Hey, it's Paul with TRAKsports here, and today I just wanted to bring a quick information video that I thought was important regarding the 125cc CR125 Honda shifter engine. And I just wanted to note some piston differences throughout the spread of the years when they manufactured this engine. So we'll go through it real quick. This is the 92 to 03 model piston. You can see I have the boxes, all the Wiseco models there. So the middle one is the 04 model, and then which was, I guess, specific to its own, because this one was from 92 to 03, and this was an 04, and then this was an 05, 07 model year spread. So you can see the specifications there. Now let me just go through some technical specifications while we're at it. So again, the years are listed. I've weighed them on this digital gram scale, and you can note the weight differences here, and we'll go through the physical differences at the end. Now, this is basically the total height I measured as best as I could by putting it in the digital caliper, measuring from the bottom of the piston skirt up to the height, the highest point on the piston. Let's just go ahead and bring this camera down. You can see the different compression heights. And this particular one has the holes for the exhaust bridge, and these do not, which I would imagine you would need to add that in those. What that does is aid in the lubrication of the exhaust bridge, which is the thin centerpiece on the exhaust port. If you look in through the exhaust port, there's just a thin divider in the middle, and this aids in lubrication of it, so that way it doesn't overheat and the bridge doesn't actually crack on you, causing failure of the engine. So you have to add these holes on these particular pistons, which is a simple thing to do, but it's highly necessary. Actually, Wiseco does provide in here the way to do it. You can also look it up on their website, the method of doing that. So these are the compression, what I call compression heights, or the total piston heights, because again, you can note the differences with the pistons. You can see this being a flat top. If you can see that there, this is a higher compression height, and this is the highest compression height. So we'll go through physical differences now. Again, we noted the holes and the flat top. So you can see the design of the piston, how they put a window in it, and they took some material off the side. And I guess for the 9203 cylinders, that this was, an essential design. Now for the 04, you can see the dome here on the piston, and we'll just turn it. They put these holes in here, which have some depth to them, and you can see there's no holes for to lubricate the exhaust bridge, but they did put the window in here, which does look like a similar, might be a little bit narrower on the 04 versus the 03, but they both have windows, which aids in the flow coming from the reeds. Now, we'll take the 05 model and note that there's no cutouts. I don't have an 05 cylinder, so I wouldn't really know what the purpose of leaving this intact is and not making any cutouts, but they did raise the compression height. Again, you can see the specifications there. So this is just a informational video that it's very important for me, but also if anyone finds it useful, I would really just encourage you to choose the right piston and note the compression heights, so that way you don't have any piston to head contact when you do install these in there. I'm going to go ahead and do my own R&D when it comes to putting these in different cylinders, and also noting the distance of the top of the piston to the bottom of the head, which is called the squish. So I hope you found this useful, and we look forward to more informational videos in the future. So thank you for choosing TRAKsports.